So the big news of the day revolves around Becky Lynch and her potential future in WWE. A lot of people questioning if Becky Lynch has walked away after she blacked out her social media pages and then posted simply saying, "I won't be coming to Raw today." Of course, this was quote tweeted by Trish playing the video. We all know what it says.
Bye-bye, bitch.
Well, Trish was on the show tonight, and Trish had a whole new vibe for her entrance. For some of you, of course, this was very Attitude Era style Trish. Trish would go on to take credit for the entire WWE Women's Division, saying that when she arrived in WWE, it was a complete joke. She was the woman who main evented Raw first. She was the woman who paved the way. Not the four horse ladies, not anyone else, not Lita, her. And of course, she mentioned the fact she did attack Lita last week. She also said a couple of lines, which I thought was really cool. "I'm not a nostalgia act. I'm not your childhood fantasy. I'm nobody's psychic. I'm the greatest of all time." How cool does that sound? Honestly, I'm here for Heel Trish. But you know, because Becky Lynch was not on the show tonight, she didn't attack Trish from behind as some people thought she might. The clickbait in the morning is going to be through the roof. Becky Lynch leaves WWE. I can picture it now. This is things you might have missed from Monday Night Raw. If you haven't already, hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. It was called the Unholy Alliance to start off Monday Night Raw as the Bloodline came face to face with the Judgment Day. Who actually thought the Judgment Day would be the ones to interrupt the Bloodline? I found it interesting that Damian Priest kind of took the leader's role here. We haven't really seen that yet, so that's interesting. But Paul Heyman would explain that the Bloodline and the Judgment Day were working together and Roman Reigns had approved it. I love the long-term storytelling. They haven't forgot about Finn. They made a point to say he wasn't exactly happy with this, but he's going along with it. Love that. Please don't just forget vital parts of stories as you play something new out, and that's what they didn't do, so I like that. Of course, we had the stare down between Solo and Rhea, and yes, this isn't the first time that we've seen these two do that. Could they be setting up a match between Solo and Rhea one day? Is that something you'd want to see? Let me know in the comments down below. But the other vital part of this was that the Usos were unaware. Solo was aware of this. The Usos were not until Paul Heyman revealed it. And of course, both teams would take care of each other's problems. Solo in the very first match with Rey Mysterio. Solo was dominant as expected. Poor Ray. The Usos would come out and then we'd get the LWO protecting Rey Mysterio. They're getting rubbed, man. This is like faction wars and I love it. It was though Solo who was able to pick up the win and then LWO got laid out by the Bloodline. The 1D to Rey Mysterio looked vicious. Really, really interesting. Great way to start the show for sure. In the main event though, the Judgment Day were unable to beat the trio of Kevin, Sami and Riddle. So of course they won. The Bloodline then come out. The LWO come out. We had Faction Wars Brawl to end Monday Night Raw. This was complete chaos and I loved it. I need more of it. This was good, man. But we have to talk about this. Paul Heyman spoke about the fact the Bloodline kept their end of the deal. Judgment Day had to keep theirs, or you'll be in debt to the tribal chief. Does that mean now that they were unsuccessful, the Judgment Day are in debt to the Bloodline? A very fired up Cody Rhodes wanted Brock Lesnar tonight, but, well, we found out he'd definitely have the match at Backlash, made official by Adam Pearce. Can't wait for that. But then we got Brock coming out with a definite Undertaker cosplay going on. Absolutely love Brock Lesnar, man. And then we had Cody Snap attacking the security, trying to get to the Beast. Cody Rhodes then stood in the ring after destroying security and basically said Brock Lesnar is not a cowboy. He's a coward. But I love what WWE did here, using Adam Pearce to kind of tease the fans that they're not going to get Cody and Brock face to face. And then having Brock come out, Brock got a huge pop tonight because the fans didn't expect it from what they were seeing in the ring. This is a really good feud, and I can't lie, I'm excited for the match at Backlash. Last week, we saw Io Sky become the #1 contender for the Raw Women's Championship. It made a lot of sense this week that the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair, would face off against her tag partner, Dakota Kai. Now, Dakota come up short in this match. It was actually a really good match, to be fair, and Bianca would win. The reaction from Bayley and Io, though, very interesting. We was talking about this last week. The sort of friction in Damage Control seems to still be there. Last week, it was pretty obvious Bayley was the one that might turn. This week, it looks like Io was the one who was really disappointed in Dakota. Lots of layers going on with this, and I like that. Don't worry, guys. There's hope for everyone, right? This was a really fun segment. I like the fact this was sort of spawned from the news of the draft, and obviously Chad Gable wanting to make sure him and Otis were drafted together. I think this is something that WWE should play more on in the next week or so. We seemingly got more confirmation this week that the draft seems to kick off on April 28th. So very interesting. Not long to go. Literally 1 week from Friday night on SmackDown it begins. Very, very cool. Hey, look! That's Seth Rollins! Last week, I'm sure the internet told me and you that he was definitely leaving WWE. He was totally unhappy with everything, and he wasn't there anymore. Well, he faced The Miz tonight in what was a really good match. Personally, my match of the night. There was a spot in the corner tonight where they was going for a superplex. You can see here, Miz and Rollins lost the underhook. It actually looked like Miz was about to fall backwards, and somehow, just the pure talent of both men, they was able to pull off the sequence perfectly. It was Seth Rollins who picked up the win tonight. Not really a surprise, but I think it surprised a lot of people just how good this match actually was. Everyone credits Seth with being a great wrestler, but tonight we also have to put The Miz in that category. His ability in the ring tonight was amazing. Literally really good. And this was a very fired up, focused Miz. I like that. Bobby Lashley went 1-on-1 tonight with Austin Theory. Pretty good match, to be fair. Austin Theory has a brand new t-shirt out, John Cena inspired. Available now on WWEshop.com. The match was hard-hitting though. Lashley was dominant. Did you see the height he got on that spinebuster? Oh my god. It was Bronson Reed though who come out attacking Lashley. And I love the fact that Theory paid back the favour kind of thing. Just a nice little touch there from WWE. And a tsunami later, and it was Bronson Reed standing tall. Really good storytelling. The feud definitely not over yet. Karen Club, they were successful tonight. The best club in wrestling. No, of course not. Who could be a complainer? Who wants to just complain all the time, really? I mean, tonight we got the face-off before Friday, and then Chelsea Green did what? Get me Adam Pearce's phone number now. I need to make a freaking complaint. How the hell does this happen? Poor Liv! What did Liv do? She's just watching wrestling. I don't get it. Apart from that travesty that happened to Liv, of course, Raw was really fun tonight. 9 out of 10 from me. I really enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. If you're not already, hit the subscribe button. Turn on notifications. You'll never miss another upload. Like the video, share the video, and I'll see you as always next time. Peace!